Peace and blessings, family. Sister Ajali. I have to speak on this, and hopefully I can do it really quickly because I just got away from my housework and I gotta catch up, and I gotta write my new novel, which is so exciting to me. I almost want to just tell you about it right now, but that would not kind of be helpful, would it? So I just have to finish it. So I'll probably take, like, I don't know, maybe even a week. I might even try not to read the news, though I doubt that I'll be able to manage that. In the meantime, please go to 25000yearcycle.org and support the only person who's warning you about that radiation, and in a way that is helpful, not fearful, okay? So I have amazing soap. That's like Brother Warrior Status just left such a wonderful comment saying that he loves the soap. That's this for real. This is something you could put your hands on and clean up your body, and we could clean up eventually our entire planet. So we must. Thank you for that comment, Brother Warrior. I so appreciate it. Now let's talk about this tough mudder race. Wow, there was a tough mudder race in California. The headline says mystery outbreak in California sees hundreds of people break out in rashes and suffer vomiting after competing in tough mudder event. That's a tough mudder on them, that's for sure. Up to 350 people were affected by fever and rash symptoms and nausea. And so I don't need to read what they say. They say that scientists find it's a mystery, and then they try to, theorize, is it this particular bacteria? Is it, septicemia? A bunch of reasons that they give out there. And what I find just part of understanding what happened in California. California hasn't had any mud for a long time. So it's the rains, and I just went over the radioactive tritium. It's water. And my conclusion is that TEPCO's been releasing it for forever. There are articles out there saying that the tanks leaked to begin with, and there are 450 tons of water that flow into the Pacific every single day. So that's been every single day now for over 12 years. So the reason why they not only got rashes, but they also suffered from nausea is because that mud, I don't think that they were necessarily eating the mud, even though I understand they were doing running events through the water and other things that all went through this mud, and it would be from waist to neck high. I think inevitably, it's going to get on your face. It might get in your mouth, though most adults are wise enough not to eat mud that a whole bunch of filthy people done run and exercise and sweat through. However, that tritium goes right through your pores, and radiation will destabilize your pH balance because it's acidic. And an acid environment will kill all your good gut bacteria, all your good bacteria throughout your body. Doesn't mean you're going to just drop dead right then and there, because there's varying levels of physical contact with radiation that's going to bring on different outcomes. Low dose radiation is sufficient to kill you, but it'll kill you over a protracted length of time. And so thereby what they took into their system, it didn't lay them out right there and then, but it's not getting out. If they were dumb enough, and I'm not trying to say dumb, because a lot of us really don't know. It's just that I've been self-taught and autodidactic, as beloved brother Yapa Yapa has stated. Have you bought his book yet? And what of the cargo he and his queen, Angela Riley, got? A whole societal sanity for us in their literature. And now put the link to their Amazon author site so you could go and avail yourself of some healing that is just totally mental. That's the first healing that leads to everything else, okay? So, an autodidact, I think I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but I thank Brother Yapo for stating and explaining how someone can study even more ferociously, independently, than those who are going through a preset curriculum at an established school. And my motivation for studying is my fervent love for black youth. And that is one heck of a motivation. And so that I don't stop. Now, what those people were experiencing during the mud, because their own white people aren't going to tell them that stuff is going to, especially if it was causing nausea, there's internal effects, and thereby that has been proven to inevitably lead to a whole bunch of other outcomes. Radiation doesn't just cause cancer, it causes heart attacks, sudden deaths, and all of this, sticky warning going on out there. What was this? Sticky in the mud? Right? Or 350 people all at once in the same circumstances, experiencing the same exact symptoms. Come on, let's stop relying on, they got this whole friggin' social media set up in a way where they will promote the distractions for the conspiracy theorists that the CIA, that's the term they came up with, for people who just know that this society is socially engineered, right? According to Edward Bernays, that's what he was going after. So they put out these different narratives because they know you don't trust them. And so then I see they're going to have certain amount of people who grab hold of it. Other ones, fewer, but still can be operatives who have been given marching orders to promote the conspiracy theorist narrative, right? And so they have substitutes. That's what the whole thing, that's why we got to see them skip Gates or whatever. I'm thinking Gates, the black light sellout, but Gates of Hell, Bill, he was out there with these friggin' summits describing to a T everything that they were going to do. The World Health Organization said 2 years after Fukushima there was going to be some disease that just wiped out millions of people. Right? They've been setting the whole thing up for the longest time. And as long as they're not mentioning Fukushima, I know it's all full of crap. As I said, the nuclear industry is now saying, oh, we underestimated the hazards of low-dose radiation. No. They deliberately hid it. All right, just like the IAEA has just recently hid from my view, everybody's view, exactly how radioactive all our waters are 360, three-dimensionally on our planet. All right, so the mud is California. There's going to be different levels of radiation and everything, but we got to get stuff tested. And the liars, definitely, that's not going to happen with them. So take a chance with me and Dr. Z. I wish there were others that I could point out, have a plan to test our food for radiation. I don't know of any others right now, but I surely welcome it. I am a part of our people. I'm not I don't want to be like these dudes, these devils with the dictatorships, the tyranny, where they're just shutting everybody up. There's bunches of people out here who don't agree with me. Even Brother Yapa Yapa in his comment, he stated, I don't always agree with you. And I'm like, okay, I'm seeing where exactly you do disagree with me, but I'm not trying to go there. Because we got into it about that toilet tissue, didn't we? You have to have been there in order to know what that joke is about. But anyway, yeah, let me get off there because I wanted this to be short, and I will be taking off for an extended period of time so I could do my duty by you, beloved, and finish that book. Oh, that book is so good. It won't be finished for like a year, but it won't be finished at all if I don't get started, right? I'm already started, but I gotta finish it. Okay. One last thing. Move off the West Coast, okay? Because it's just like ground zero for all the crap that's coming from Fukushima, and they know that. I said enough. Straight black family pride, and we own forever. Peace and blessings. Love you.